What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you saw the title, we're just gonna talk about random stuff, nothing in particular. I do want to I do want to clear up some misinformation that was put out there, and I'm gonna start off with that. And then I might critique a video. I might critique a viral video that was out there um, just because I can. And it's under the Fair Use Act, and I'm allowed to use it. So I don't give a fuck who tries to strike me on it because it's under fair use. So you can try your best. Come at me, bro. Anyway, all that being said, um, I don't. When it comes to Jedi, I don't usually mention his name. I really don't. I'll say the content creator that I won't mention and shit like that. But I did mention his name the other day over on Slugger Sam's stream. Maybe one day Slugger can go through it. I told him, I thought he would clip that part that I said something, but he didn't clip it. But I was accused of saying that Jedi was worse than Jelly. No, that's not what I said, Jedi. Clean your ears out. You talk too much shit that it's covering your ears, buddy. What I said was Jelly has done 10 times worse than you ever did. That's what I said. You reversed it. You inversed that shit. And no, I didn't say what you accused me of saying. Another thing, what's up, Sobers? How you doing? Sobers, you and I have been cool with each other for a while. I don't know what's been going on recently. We bashing Jelly. No, I'm not bashing Jelly per se. I'm just getting shit straight. But yeah, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna repeat it. Uh, One of the reasons why I don't get up on panels too much with fucking Chad is because his drunk ass is always yelling and shit like that, and no one could actually hear what you're saying because his drunk ass is too busy calling me a dum dum and talking about my bunker and all that shit. The motherfucker says the same shit. God damn, he keeps repeating himself. All right, now I never said a bad thing about not Slugger, Chad. Sad Chad. I was calling him Crap Chad, but Sad Chad. Um, I never said a bad thing about his son. His son is legit a hero, legitimately a hero. He gave his life up for somebody else. There's no greater act that you can do than to give your life for someone else. Plain to the point. Period. But I know that he didn't get that. He didn't get that from his dad because his dad goes out of the way to talk shit on people, threaten people, threaten them to beat them with a crowbar. And the worst thing I said is your son is probably rolling over in his grave because I truly believe that's something that that Mad Chad's fucking son would not believe in and shit like that. And then another thing I said is how come he talks about and something he constantly talks about with me. He talks about how come I only talk to my kids two or one or two times a year. What fucking business is it of yours, Chad? Why is that so important? When's the last basketball game you've been to with your kid? You're too busy online getting drunk, living in your fucking studio apartment, your room with a fucking a piss pot in it. Motherfucker, get off my back. I own my property. I own my house. I don't got a mortgage to pay. I don't pay rent. I pay bills. All right. And as far as the job goes, I've already proved that I work that I've worked. And I still have that same job. I can work whenever the fuck I feel like it. If I decide to go to work tomorrow, I can go to work tomorrow. If I don't go to work for a fucking month, I can do that. So, yeah. So I do got a job. But it's none of your fucking business. Why you worried about it? Why is my fucking bunker so much on your mind? You know nothing about physics. You know nothing about thermodynamics. And you're gonna talk about, oh, it's cold, and then shut the fuck up. Just do me a favor, do us all a favor, and shut the fuck up. Because everyone knows how stupid you are. People laugh at you at the sheer stupidity that comes out of your mouth. All right? And yeah, you are a fucking follower. Hey Angie, how you doing, baby? Happy Monday to you too, baby. I'm just getting this shit out of the way, so we can get on, and because I just want to talk about random stuff. But people kept telling me, why don't you bring it to your channel? Well, because it always happens on fucking on Phantom's channel or someone else's channel. So I figure I'll bring it there. But here we go. I'm bringing it to my channel. So y'all motherfuckers don't think I'm afraid. But yeah, I will not get up on a panel with Chad and yell over him because you're not going to get me to yell. When I yell, if you get me to yell, I automatically lose in my mind. So yeah, you can forget that noise. What's this here? Que chinga su puta. Jad versus Jad at Border Wars. Make it happen. I got money on Jed. There you go. Trust me, that would be the safe bet. Chad's constantly talking about how tough he is. Chad, why do you constantly got to talk about how the more you bark about how tough you are, the more people will think that you're not tough at all. You're all bark and no bite. All right? I don't go around talking about I'm a beat your ass and this, that. Now, I've never said I was going to kick anyone's ass. I tell people, you know what? We'll have a discussion over a cup of coffee, and I guarantee you it won't go the way you think it will. But I don't brag about kicking ass. I don't brag about the shit I did when I was young. Cause that's young men shit. Fighting and all that crap. That's young man shit. And Chad, you and I are far from young men. Stop acting like you're a spring chicken, cause motherfucker you ain't. You far from it. One good swipe to the fucking kneecap, and trust me when I tell you you'd be down for the count. So stop it. You an old man just like me. You know what? It would probably look funny as hell to see us two fight. Two old, decrepit motherfuckers in a ring. That would be the funniest shit to watch. But trust me when I say I don't think it'll go the way you think it'll go. Moving forward. Uh, this is specifically the Jedi. Jedi, if you, because I've heard, so now I'm asking you specifically, do you have information about Jelly? Because if Jelly is putting out my docs or asking for my docs or threatening to put my shit out, yes, I would like a copy of that. All right. My beef with you is fucking over. And stop trying to make up new beef. All right? Stop it. I ain't trying to reignite the fucking flames, all right? We're never going to be friends. We're never going to be partners. And I understand that. I have my feelings about you. You got your feelings about me. You made that more than abundantly clear. But don't fucking fan the flames on new shit. I didn't say what you accused me of saying on on Slugger Sam's stream. Just ask Slugger to fucking put it up, take it off of private for a second, and you go see for yourself what I said. Anyway, moving forward from that. So I think that's about all I wanted to talk about. Oh, other than Chad's mom, Chad's mom got more fucking subs than Chad does. Holy shit! Oh, a lot more subs. Do you know that one of her videos went fucking viral? The video of her husband getting stuck in the car and couldn't get out of the seatbelt. It's like almost 2 million views. So kudos to her, and that's fair use. I can put that channel up. If anyone wants a link to Mad Chad's mom's channel, let me know. I'll throw it up there. It won't hurt that she gets more subscribers, even though she doesn't put any more content up. It's surprising though. She hasn't put one piece of video up there of fucking Chad. She has videos of her other kids though, just not Chad. I wonder why that is. Could it be that he's the disappointing child? See, Chad, that's a rib at you. That's a rib. And I didn't have to cuss and call you a fucking dum dum or a moron because everyone knows you are already. Angie, I know this is the side of me you're not used to, but trust me when I say this is, I'm almost done with this part of the stream, and we'll get into some, we'll talk about anything actually, or we'll talk about nothing. But how much shit does a motherfucker got to take? He gets so fucking mad, and he claims that he's gonna kick my ass. He'll talk shit about. He'll talk shit about me. He'll talk shit about my wife. He'll talk shit about my daughter Elizabeth. He'll talk shit on my kids, my other kids. But let you mention something about his kids. Oh my God, how could you dare? And then you got the cucks that suck his asshole like Alonzo. Because that's Alonzo's friend right now. That motherfucker flip flops a lot too. Don't make me flip on you, fucking Alonzo, because dude, I got a lot of information on you. So how about you stay in your lane and stop trying to start trouble? How about that? You want to come up here and talk about it? You're more than welcome to. Here, in fact, let me go ahead and put the link here. You're more than welcome to come up and talk about it. I'll let you talk. Sobers, if you want to come up and talk. But Sobers, be respectful, number one. And if we're going to talk, we have to have a back and forth dialogue. All right? Don't yell. I won't yell over you. Don't yell over me. I'll let you say everything you want to say, and I'll say everything I got to say. I know you and I never had beef until recently, especially when Jelly has gotten involved. Now, I will say this about Jelly. All right? That's one of the things that I regret doing the most. I was a total bad judge of character with that fucking woman. A total bad judge of character. And I take blame for that. I'll take the blame where I know the blame is at. I should have never brought her to TY's channel. That's who I introduced her to, was TY. Me and Jedi met her about right about the same time. But that's who I introduced her to, and that's where all that fucking trouble she inserted herself into started. And I am changing some things that I do. No longer am I trusting people like I trusted them before because of the situation with Jelly. Jelly will soak up whatever information you give her and then use it against you later. That's a backstabbing bitch. Yeah, that's I made a tiny huge mistake. Exactly. What's up, Stormy? How you doing, baby? Yeah, but sobers, you and I have never really had problems. Now I know you got problems with other people. Don't bring that shit here. All right. I'm not feeding into your beefs with anybody else. But I'm tired of all this bullshit that my name gets dragged through. I really am. Now one last person. Listen, Yepes, you fucking ingrate, you motherfucking repeating whore. Dude, stop talking and stop bringing up quinceañeras or fucking sweet 16s. What's wrong with you? What the fuck? Why are you bringing up baby showers? You know how creepy that shit sounds? You make yourself sound like a sick fuck. You're projecting. And when you project, that means there's something going on in your life. You sick fucking asshole. That's why I don't argue with you either. Anyway, that's all I had to say on that shit. But yeah, sobers, listen, you and I've always liked you. I've always liked you. I never really had a problem. We might disagree on boxers. We might have difference of opinions. And I told you one time, just one time, that you disappointed me. All right, because you were feeding into the bullshit that was going on. Well, to me, it felt like you were feeding into the bullshit. If you want to talk it out, we can talk it out, but you got to be respectful. Is that scene? And I have to be respectful as well. Okay, man, no problem. I just read that. I just said I had nothing to say. Blah blah. Blah. I got you, man. Stormy, your husband is sleeping. Yepes is a fucking creep, man. Crybaby creep. I never heard somebody cry so much about getting kicked out of Discord in my life. And I didn't even kick him out of the Discord. Fucking Jelly did. Because he was trolling on another account or on an account that didn't say Yepes. You're going to talk shit, you're going to get hit. It's that simple. No, sobers, you got it. You expressed your opinion, and I get it. You expressed your opinion on what you saw. That's it. Fine. All right. Over and done with. If you want to come up and chat, then you're fucking cool with that too. No, I have my own Discord, sobers. I got my own Discord. It's called Rated R. I used it for World of Warcraft. When it's called Rated R, it's RAIDED, as in a raid or whatever. And it's Rated R, and it's Rated R Proudmore. But Stormy, I gotta say, Stormy, listen, sweetheart, I gotta tell you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you remember what you say when you've had one too many, and you when you've had one too many. I think sometimes you might not remember what you say, and stuff might blurt out, and people use that against you. Maybe my one suggestion: maybe don't get that drunk when you're on a panel, because you have a tendency to just to let it fly, and that's all good. That's fine. I love that about you, but people will use it against you. I'm just saying. Not saying, just saying. So maybe, just maybe, calm down on the drinking when you get up on the panel. Not telling you what to do. I'm just making a suggestion. But I love the hell out of you. I've always liked you, and I'm not gonna get in between your beef with the other people because I like them too. They're good people, and I think you're good people, and I think they're good people. Then there's got to be some common. There's got to be some commonality there. Yo, what's up? 150 in the house. Big say so. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Yeah, but Stormy, you'll never catch me talking shit on you, you know, or joining in on a dog pile on you. I won't do it. I'll either keep my ass quiet or I'll leave the panel. I'm not gonna sit there. Big Crispo salute. I don't know exactly what that means, Revit. Big Crispo salute? Am I missing something there? Don't get me in trouble. Do not get me in trouble. I'm already in hot water with everybody. Ryan. Fuck Ryan. That drug cheating bastard. I know he got fans out there, but still, that's my opinion. Yo, holy shit, Berlanga got his ass kicked. Dude, he was mollywopped. Shiraz basically made him his bitch. And basically made him his Rosie Perez. Yeah, fucking Berlanga is fucking Shiraz's bitch. It's that simple. And I told y'all motherfuckers, he's gonna catch one. And he caught a few. And don't ever call Berlanga my boy. I never fucking cap for that motherfucker. Ever. I don't cap for a boxer because they're Puerto Rican or they're Dominican or they're Cuban or they're Mexican. I cap for a boxer when I think they got good skills or they show good promise. I'll cap for like in Billy. I'll cap for Bam Rodriguez. I'll cap for really good boxers that showed and put in the work. And for me, a boxer to put in work, they got to fight at least 2 times a year. At least 2 times a year. This once every fucking 14 to 16 months. Yeah, that ain't cutting it for me. I think Terrence Bud Crawford is one of the best boxers out there to date. I think he's one of the best, but I have very little respect for him because he doesn't fight but once a year or once every 16 months. I have no respect for that work ethic. Not when you got motherfuckers, when people are talking shit on generations where people put 78 fights in their lifetime. And you're going to try to compare motherfuckers that got 30 fights in their lifetime, even 40 fights where you got, and then they're going to talk shit about those boxers. Oh yeah, they would have took them out if they were in their peak today. Get the fuck out of here. That was a whole different monster back in the 50s, 60s, and the 70s. I do not think anybody from this generation can take anyone from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And that's my word. I truly believe that. Because that was a completely different work ethic. Now what you got is a bunch of prima donnas, that are too afraid to lose that fucking O. That O is more important than anything else. Their standing in social media is more important than anything else. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you know what? Show it in the ring. Show it in the workout. Fight more than once a year. Yeah, exactly, Angie. Right. That is the truth. That's my truth. Fucking Mike Tyson fought 26 or 27 times between 83 and 84. Come on. Find me someone that'll do that today. Not a one. I think Abdullah Mason at 150. You got to let me know on this one. Didn't Abdullah put 3 or 4 fights in last year? Was it 3 or 4? I can't remember. I don't want to pull up. I don't want to have to look it up. Maybe somebody knows the number. Getting hit is part of the game. These new guys are scared of getting hit. You couldn't say the truth any better than that, Angie baby. That is the God's honest truth right now. That is gospel right there. Let's see. I can't find Jedi's channel. His channel looks like he hasn't uploaded in years. No, that channel is closed down. That's what he calls his archive channel. He could get that channel back, but he just doesn't know how, and then he doesn't know how to take advice. He can get that channel back. It's really not that hard to get that channel back. But now he's got a new channel. His channel got taken down like 3 times already, 3 or 4 times. You know, Jelly did that shit. Jelly took his channel and shit. Are you telling me that he fought 19 times last year? Or are you talking about 19 in total? Because he did not fight 19 times last year. 19 is his totals, right? That boy puts in the work. Abdullah Mason, I was just talking to 150 on the phone, and I truly believe Abdullah Mason is going to have all the belts in a couple years. Oh, yeah, in total. Okay, yeah. That boy puts in the work. He puts in the work, and he's getting better with every fucking fight. He is looking like a predator. I don't mean ugly like a predator. I mean, that motherfucker got some skills, and he's getting better with each fight. Just like I think Mbili is a talent. I'd like to see Mbili and Plant, or Mbili and Morel. No, not Morel. Morel is at 175. Mbili, Plant, Mbili and Mungia. I don't think Berlanga has a snowball chance in hell against Mbili. So all that would be is that Berlanga would be a punching bag. Okay, see, he fought 4 times last year. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you looking that up for me. Yeah, he fought 4 times last year. I thought it was 3 or 4. Wait a second. Where is my other vape pen at? This one is dead. If you hear a TV in the background, that's my nephew. He's watching Fubar with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Is that season 1 or season 2? Season 1. All right. Give me a second. Let me go get myself a drink of water. I'll play some music while I'm gone. Which one do I want? This one.
Wasn't flirting with no fucking half nigga fucking. You know that nigga's a cop. Electro G is a cop.
He had in the hat, and you was like, "Ooh, I love a man in the hat."
Electro G is a cop.
I don't give a fuck. You wanted him.
No. I was trying to befriend him because I wanted to find out if he was law enforcement, and now I know. He's using her fucking chat to get Jaguar right intel because he's a motherfucking federal informant and an agent. Why don't y'all understand that there's real law enforcement on this fucking app?
Find the moves to neon lights, he walks alone to eat. Detective shades and tailored suits, hiding in the heat. But when the night is falling and the city starts to hum, he's the shadow on the corner, the enforcer on the run. Every day he's living on the edge, a secret world that no one knows. badge and a loaded gun, he's always prepared. But when the danger calls him and the thrill starts to rise, he's the one who walks the wire. The truth behind.
All right, the cop's back. Sorry about that. I had to go get me a thing of water. Yep, that was Jag, Angie, baby. She got the she got proof that I'm a cop, that I'm a federal agent. That's a funny shit right there. Yet the shit is, I yet to pick a side on what I think she is. I think she's a desperate female that's in need of attention, and she makes it all about her. So far, that's what I got. So far, that's what I got. And I really do think she was in the freaky deaky with fucking P. Diddy. As much as she says she wasn't. But don't quote me on that. So let me throw that link back up there, just in case you guys want to come up and chit chat. Angie, you're more than welcome to come up. I promise I'll be a gentleman. Or as gentlemanly as a Puerto Rican, Dominican, almost 60-year-old bearded mountain man can be. But yeah, that's the link. Now let me see something here. I want to find this viral video. I gotta get it off of where did I get that? Give me a second. I'm gonna share this viral video, and we're all gonna watch it at the same time. Let's see. It's got like almost 2 million views on it. Let me see. I can't remember if it was a short video. She's got one with 40K on it, one with 11K, 10K. Boy, she got way better numbers than Chad ever did. I think Chad needs to be a little jealous of his mom. Not for nothing. But yeah, I think he might be a little jealous of his mom. It's one where his dad gets stuck. Ah, there it is. 1.3 million views. Hold on a second. Let's watch this shit together. All right, let me share this. Let's take a share. I'm going to share screens. All right, here we go. Hold on a second. Someone is trying to get up here. Let me do this.
Boo!
Oh, fucking
Boo!
time.
Boo!
Fuck.
We want Katie! Boo! You suck! Where's Katie?
You
Where's
suck every
Katie?
time. Every
Boo!
time. Every fucking time. Get the fuck out of here. All right, so fucking E Prime. I swear to God. Anyway, let's check this video out. Sharing sound. Let's put this on full screen. So let's check out this 1.3 million view viral video, and this is Chad's mom. Kudos to her. She got more subscribers than he does too. So well, Angie, I'll tell you exactly what it was. I can tell you exactly what it. He jumped on a bandwagon, all right, and believed some shit that was untrue, and then he ran with it. This is all in his court, Angie. He's done it before. This is not the first time that he does this shit. Now here's the problem. You know, the reason now shit won't be forgiven is on me, because he said some shit that he shouldn't have said about Elizabeth. And he tries to blow it off like, oh, she's an adult, she can choose what to. But why you keep talking about the adult film industry? That little girl don't want to hear about that shit. She got enough problems of her own. She don't need to hear you talking about that shit. And then people talk about, why am I bringing her? She's an adult. Yeah, she can come here, but she got feelings too. She's not as jaded as Mad Chad or me. So she still has hope in her life. And to hear shit like that and the kind of crap that fucking Yepa song says, you know, that's fucking vile, disgusting shit to say. And they have no conscience about it whatsoever. None. So no, now I let it slide before. I let it slide. Because he came around and said, oh, you know, everything was all good. I just never approached him about it. This time, no. We can talk. I can be cordial with the motherfucker, but all he wants to do is talk shit. How he wants to hit me in the head with a crowbar. How Elizabeth's an adult and she could be in the adult industry if she wants. He wants to talk about my kids and how I only have one kid. Motherfucker, anybody can be a sperm donor, but not too many people can be a daddy. Because it's more than obvious you weren't a daddy. All you was a sperm donor. Yeah, Jed for governor in New Mexico. I don't know how that would work out. But let's play this video. This is under Fair Use Act. Just letting you know. I am allowed to critique this video. You guys ready? Let's see what was deserving of 1.3 million views.
It's look at you. Look.
You look at me. I am stuck in this car.
We got another fight in the apartment. Sit back. Sit back.
Mom, what do you think I'm doing? Laying down?
You gotta sit back.
Okay. I can see where. Yeah, he definitely got his son's acting. What do you want me to do? I'm stuck in this car. I'm stuck in this car.
I'm getting hydrophobic.
He's getting hydrophobic.
Wait. You gotta get this. You gotta sit.
I can't sit back any further, Mom. With my whole back touching the seat.
Move over. Move over.
Mom, you're making it tighter and I can't breathe.
I think we need to fight in the apartment. No,
Something wrong with the seat belt.
It's time for the circulation. You gotta calm down. We
Look.
gotta get through. Oh. God. I don't.
You put me in here.
Wait.
Again, this is under the Fair Use Act. I am allowed to critique a video. So, yeah, go ahead and try to take this shit down. But this is funny shit.
I gotta get under control.
You put me in here.
You gotta get your arm underneath it. I don't know how. It's gonna
I
have to be
can't do
cut.
that, Mom. Mom, look. How do I get an arm in there, Kelly?
I am never.
Without the vehicles.
Wait. I can't breathe or anything. What we got to do is just got to relax.
I'm calm.
Yeah, relax.
Can you push his belly out of it?
I don't.
Taking his car back to whatever his name is, Reggie or whoever his name is, Puffy Darling.
I don't know what you're gonna do, Flint.
Well, you tell me, Mom.
Don't. Because you're getting upset.
No, I'm not upset.
I think it's really.
You strapped me in. I told you yesterday the belt was defective.
It's
Didn't I?
your body.
It's not my
You got to
body.
get your arm. This is.
Okay. All right, let me stop sharing. That was funny. Okay, now I understand why I got 1.3 million views. That was a viral video for sure. But I got nothing bad to say about Chad's mom and Chad's dad. That shit happens. Funny shit happens. Luckily for them, they got it on camera. But he got stuck in the seatbelt. Now I know where that gene comes from. Chad, you're definitely challenged. Chad, you definitely got challenged genes, but not your mom's. It might be a little bit on your dad's side, but yeah, you got challenged genes there. You got work ahead of you, buddy. No wonder you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs sometimes. But it is what it is. I'm poking fun. I wouldn't say anything bad about the old man in that video or the old lady. They're just having fun with it. He was smiling. He wasn't stressing about it. Not like Chad. Chad wants to crack people over the head with crowbars. Chad wants to kill people. You see the difference, Chad? There's a big difference between you and your dad and your mom. What happened to your genes? You sure you wasn't adopted? Anyway, she's got a few good videos up there. My wife was checking them out. She's the one that found the channel. But one thing I am going to say is there's not one video. There's videos, Chad, of your siblings. How come there's no videos of you? No videos of you, Chad. And the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because Chad complains about my kids only call me once or twice a year. Well, your mom got a complete YouTube channel with a viral video, more subscribers than you could even dream of having, and there's not one video of you up there. Are you the disappointing child, Chad? Is that what it is? Are you the big old disappointment? Anyway, moving forward. But yeah, as far as this question, Angie, I can get on a panel because it's happened. We did it on Vacay's channel. We actually sat down and talked like adults. Granted, he made his little jabs. I made mine. No big deal. You know, that's about the closest to working shit out we're ever gonna get. Because he is way too pent up, way too upset, too violent thinking. I don't think he's a violent person. I think he brags about, wanting to be violent. Now, I don't think he's as tough as he portrays. In fact, I don't think he's a tough guy at all. 6 foot something don't mean shit. That just means you can be fucking toppled over harder. You hope something changes. Well, you know what? If he, I won't. I'm not after this. I'm just doing this. I'm doing this to get under his skin the way he made comments about me to get under my skin. You know, when he made all those comments and believed the bullshit story there was no proof on, and started spreading that shit around with Yepison and believing all the crap that came out of out of Jelly's mouth because me and Jelly disagreed on how to treat people. Yeah. Unless Jelly got him by the short and curlies. Is that what's up, Chad? Does Jelly have you by the short and curlies? Did you tell her something that you don't think you should have told her? Because she keeps thinking she's got something over on me. She keeps asking me the same questions. Have you ever hit a female? I don't hit females, Jelly. Have you ever hit? I don't hit females, Jelly. That's the answer to the question. My father used to hit women. I went on the complete opposite side of the spectrum. I can't sit by and just watch a woman get beat. I have gotten into so many fights in my lifetime because I couldn't just sit there and watch a woman get beat. Shit, my mom had told me plenty of times that's going to get you killed. And I tell her, well, if it does, at least I'm going down doing the right thing. But maybe something will change. If he'll shut the fuck up about me and not talk shit, because he does start it every fucking time. Don't say a fucking word about me. And I won't say shit about him. That's the rules. Don't say shit about me. I won't say shit about you. But if you're going to keep talking about me, now I'm going to go in on you. That's how that works. Apparently, that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants the fucking drama. And I know Chad won't come up here. I know he won't come up here. And I'll let him up here. I'll let him say what the fuck he wants. I know he won't come up. Who I won't let up in this motherfucker is Yepperson. Because that coward likes to hide behind the fucking avatar, talk all kinds of shit, keep mentioning baby showers like a fucking creep. No, Prime, you ain't getting back up here. Yeah, Yepperson keeps asking me every time. You think I'm lying? Just look. Every time he comes on, when did you have the baby shower for Elizabeth? He's got to always talk about Elizabeth. Always. Why is he talking about a baby shower? And I guess he's making some sort of point because, I'm not her biological dad. Her biological dad died when she was a baby. But guess what? He made sure she was taken care of. God rest his soul and God bless him. I'm trying to be a positive male role model for her, which everyone needs. You are not lying there. He is sick in the head. He does need help. And he thinks there's no consequences to pay. He thinks that, YouTube is real life. You're going to run into the right one day and you're going to trigger somebody and it's going to cost you, buddy. And it's not me because I'm not looking I'm not looking for violence. But you're going to run into the right one and they're going to find you and they're going to catch you and you're going to have to pay and answer up to all the shit talking you do. It ain't going to be me. because you don't hold my interest that much. Just stop talking about baby showers. You fucking creep. Let me check one thing out real quick. Let me refresh this. I did want to show you guys another video. Oh, yeah. Now I remember which video it is. Let me get over here. You guys got to hear this. Angie, you remember, Angie, I want to make sure you remember everything that Jelly said to, you remember everything Jelly said to Cat, right? Let me know. Because if you remember everything Jelly said to Cat, you're gonna want to hear this. Let's see, is it this one? No. Nope, that's not it. You gotta excuse me while I find this because I want to find the right one. No. No. Give me a second. No, that wasn't it. We're back. Was it expectations? Okay, that's when Jelly and fucking Sam were on the stream. What? What's this one? No, that's not it. I'm sorry if I'm having a hard time finding it. But you're gonna be surprised when you hear this chew out I got. It's the exact same words, word for word, verbatim. Oh, is it this one? No, that wasn't it either. Is it Let's Talk Trolling? But I was getting chewed out by Jelly, right? Jelly's not going to like me playing this one at all. I'm going to make sure that the camera is covered so she don't get me for, what do you call it? So she don't get me for family pictures. That's where she had me copyright struck. Oh, that's not it. That's TY. No, that's not it. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop looking for it. I'll next time I'll mark it. That's what I'll do. Next time I'll just fucking mark it. But she was mad as hell, Angie, and she said the same exact things to me that she said to Kat. Same reasoning, same anger. It was bad. No, that's not it either. Was it expectation? Let's try this one. Not that one. Was it this one where she bitched about? God damn it, man! I hate this. I don't think it was a year ago. I really don't think it was a year ago. Oh, I found it. Okay, yeah. Okay, I found it. Hey, Lex, how you doing, baby? Good to see you, sweetheart. I'm about to play some jelly footage. Let's see if this is the right one, all right? Let's see if this is the right one. Share screens. All right. I do believe this is the one. But I might have to skip through shit, so hold on. But I want you to hear. You need to throw up. Don't throw up because of me. Please. Let's see where we're at. It had nothing to do with Jad, but I still would feel so you want to actually talk to her behind the scenes and see if there's anything there. Maybe she'll let you know what was going on. Because I know the whole JR thing and shit like that, that was pretty costly on her and it fucked her head up, whether she was right or not.
Don't put me in your show. Very next day, she put me in a show. Did I go out publicly against her? Nope. Not until after she kept putting me in shows more than once. You said you had an emotional time and everything was fall out. You have that piece of yourself. Don't make them your identity. I told you this friendship was done, and I told you why.
Yeah, you did.
You can't make excuses for it. If you act in an emotional state, you fucking apologize. This isn't an emotional state. She keeps going. Then IO keeps going. And she keeps mentioning me. I keep going. And she called me all that shit the first time. If she would have just listened to my Instagram message and left me out of it, I would have never put anything out that she said because I'm a good friend. I don't do those kinds of things. I don't release personal conversations. I don't do that. But she's not my fucking friend. If she'll use me for her show, use me to hit you up. 1 week I couldn't be there, Jed. And what I tell you, Melanie's going through a rough perspective. She's using me as a liaison. And then you don't want to be there for me because you've admitted and you've said I was there 100%. You've admitted and you said that I called you and I told you and I was emotional and upset because she did what she did. But even after that, Jed, I kept my mouth shut. I didn't keep my mouth shut until she. When I didn't keep my mouth shut was when she went on the live. I before I went on that live is when I talked to you and I told you she needs to leave me out of it. But what I'm saying is you don't know everything she's done. How can you say this can be fixed? It can't.
I say no. This is me trying to play media. Anything can be fixed. It's how much.
We'll never be friends, though, is what I'm saying. We'll never be friends. I'll never trust her.
Do two wrongs make a right? Just answer that.
I don't know. Ask her about the first time the conversations about me. What do I owe her? What do I owe her, Jed? Just sit there and let her do it? Is that what you want me to do? Just sit there and let her do it?
But
no, you say two wrongs don't make a right? No. First wrong, I opened my mouth and said, hey, like, damn, that's backstabbing me or anything like that. It would have been just like, oh, whatever. If it was in that context, I would have been like, oh. On both sides, like my convo and hers, I said bad things about IO. But you see, I had to own that shit. I had to own that responsibility. Heck, Melanie used me to.
I'm letting you voice everything that you
Okay, but let's go back to how we can fix it. You said, oh, it can be fixed. And I told you how we can fix it is she stops talking about me. That she can use for Melanie After Dark sitting at her table. She's doing that. And you not knowing the story is what's making it like look that way, Jed. Because if you don't know, you can't, you know?
Hold on. I know what I see. When I see something,
thank you.
I will always help friends out. I will always lend a hand out. If I'm capable of doing it and I'm capable to help fix something. Okay, let's listen from this part on.
Are you willing to give up our friendship based on Melanie? Are you willing to give up our friendship because she's using you?
The only one that keeps mentioning our friendship is you. You don't have to worry about me. You don't have
I don't have to worry about you.
So don't use the fact that that Jelly is worried that Jed is over in Melanie. Don't worry about that.
No, she shouldn't have said you sat there. You don't understand why people are mad at you, Jed. You say you don't understand why everybody's turned against you. What I'm trying to tell you is she's the reason everybody turned against you.
No. First of all, I didn't say I don't understand why people are turned agast me.
You did. You said you didn't know that was said, right? You said you didn't know that was said.
I didn't know that was said. You're right.
Okay, so she weaponized you, Jed. I never said, hey, Electro Jed. I never mentioned your name, Jed.
But
never.
I'm always going to, I give people chances all the time because
you can do that.
I was given so many breaks in my life. Just say you could do that. If I don't do the same and I don't pay it forward, I feel like I failed. Now, that being said, stop worrying about whose table I'm at because I'm always going to be your friend. And I'll
Tell
say
Melanie to
that
stop worrying
clearly.
about whose table you're at. Don't let
I'm
her.
gonna say
Don't
that
let
for
her get on
everyone.
lives with everybody watching.
That's one thing. And I look back at times like this, right? And I genuinely meant that. I was always going to be her friend, because I felt like I understood her. Boy, was I fucking wrong. I thought I understood her. But this is me learning from my mistakes. Let's continue.
Thousands of people watching. She gets on a live and she says, "You sit at her table. Thank you for choosing me and sitting at my table. I didn't make you choose. She did. She did. And you want me to be the better person." Fuck that, Jed. I love you. I'm getting off of here. I think you're making a mistake, but that's just my opinion. I'm always going to love you, Jed. I'm not going to let Melanie take our friendship, but I am upset with you. I am disappointed in you. I expect more from you because you know the whole story on my end. You know I called you upset and not wanting to hurt my friend. You know I called you upset because of how she was acting.
And
And you know
because
that
you're
I was
acting the way
emotional
you're
because I
acting,
was her friend.
listen,
I was her friend. That's why it
and
hurt me like it did.
because you're acting the way you're acting is why I feel something is salvageable because you're hurting for what she did.
What I
And
need to salvage is my
when
own
you
name because
lose
she
a
don't care
friend,
about my name.
listen, when you lose a friend in the way that you feel you lost a friend, it fucking hurts. This is why I would try to salvage it. But you don't want to salvage it's fine. That's on you don't have to. But I can hear the hurt in your voice. Everyone can hear the hurt in
I'm
your voice.
tired of it. I'm sick of it. Do you not understand that? I tried not to hurt her. Do you not understand that? And still she kept pushing me. Jelly's not like that.
Waterworks.
Jelly don't go and get personal conversations between her friends. How would you like it if I took a clip of something you said that didn't make you look very good at all? And I posted that shit when you asked me to leave you alone. You asked me to leave you alone. You say, "Jelly, you know what? You're lying to me and shit like that. Don't try to dirty delete shit. You know what? Just leave me alone." I would have
If it
left you.
was
I might have
if
cussed
it
you. I
was
might have
me,
cussed
I
you
would
out in your
agree with you.
Instagram message. I might have cussed you out in your Instagram message, but I definitely wouldn't have played anything personal between our friendship. That's the difference. You're trying to be a good friend. You're trying, and I get that. And you can be friends with her. But when she's weaponizing you, and then you wonder why I'm upset with you, it's because I went to you in a totally different manner. I didn't go to you using you as a middleman. I went to you as my friend privately and said, "Jed, she's doing this and this and this, and it's bothering me." I said, "Jed, she's doing X, Y, Z, and I'm losing sleep over it because she keeps on." And you expect me to be the parent. You're emotional. Yeah, I am emotional because I don't like being who she made me embarrasses me. Because she told me JR did all these things that she lied about. I was a friend to her, told her to be independent, told her to do what she needed.
Oh shit! And the lie detector reveals that was also a lie. Oh shit! Okay, Sobers, that was a good one.
To do. You can't ever tell me in any realm there's no excuse. I did go to her privately. That's what you're skipping over. I did try to go privately. I did. Everything you're saying, I tried to do all those things. Point out one that I didn't try to do. I said, "Stop talking to me, period." That doesn't mean go put me on a damn blast and put it into bad context. Thinking that she deleted all the messages
All right,
because she tried it.
let me skip this.
Everything you're telling me to do, I tried, Jed.
Slugger, not the time.
Doing because you don't know these things because you didn't watch back what and forth like I can't.
Hold on. Because he constantly protected me and he constantly
Her and two wrongs don't make a right. But here's the
Okay, I'm gonna
right
stop
here.
sharing this
What are you
one.
not understanding about?
I'm gonna share a different one. Let me go over here. I gotta go to manage videos. That's what I gotta do. Here we go. Manage videos. And it's one of the lives. I think it's the third page in. Is this the one? Oh, wait a minute. This is the one. No, no, you got. Hold on, sir. Hold on, Lex. You got. Yeah. What's up, Lance? How you doing, Lex? You got to hear this because I want you. I want you to hear the similarities between me getting chewed out and her chewing Miss Cat out. It's eerily same. So let me. I just want to find it. Oh, wait a minute. Jedi's on this cast too. God damn it. I hate this. I guess that wasn't the video. Oh, was it this one? Ah, guys, I actually have to look for it. And I had it prepared the other day, and I lost it. But well, basically, let me tell you what happened. She chewed me out, right, the same exact way, and I'll find it. When I do, I'll just make a recording of it. She chewed me out the same exact way that she chewed Cat out. Same exact reasons. Only with Cat, she actually cried with Cat, right? But it was word for word the same shit she told Cat, and it was about it was about me sitting at other people's tables and letting other people say what they want on a channel that I got no control over, that type of shit, and that I should have known better, blah, 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 blah. She wanted me to hate on people that just donated money to my friend Ralphie's family, and she wanted me to hate that type of shit. And I wasn't gonna do it, and she got mad at me. But I want when I find it, I'll just put it on a video and let you guys see it. I'm sorry that I wasted so much time, and you guys are sitting here listening to shit that you didn't need to listen to. But I just read what you said. Really, Lexi? Really? Uh, uh, and here's this shit. All right, between me and her, all right, I kept it quiet. I kept getting information that she was gonna dox me. I kept getting information that she was gonna dox me, and her and I weren't talking behind the scenes. So I would make comments that she knew that was right at her, and she kept, attacking. I wouldn't say her name, but I just kept saying, I'm getting comments that I'm going to get doxxed. It better not happen. I'll be sorely disappointed. And then she just went out and started attacking me. And then she started bringing up conversations that her and I had that were private conversations between her and I. I asked her advice. I asked her advice on certain things with Elizabeth. All right. when I was raising my 4 kids, I made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes raising children. They don't come with handbooks, right? So you make mistakes. When Elizabeth moved in, when she did, the whole timetable, because of her mother, the whole timetable was interrupted. So I asked Jelly for advice. I asked my friend from across the street, who's been my friend for 27 years, for advice. I was asking women for specific advice and how to deal with, situations that would deal with an 18-year-old girl. And she took those conversations and started using them against me and saying, well, at that time she found nothing wrong with the shit I was saying, but after we went our separate ways, all of a sudden, oh, now I'm a fucking groomer? Now you disagree with it? Now, I'm doing something wrong? Well, no, nothing that I told her was wrong in any way. I just wanted a woman's input. Trust me, I asked my wife too, but my wife is not a mother. So I asked Jelly all kinds of stuff because she's a mother. And my friend across the street, she's a mother. And I always look for advice on how to deal with certain situations because Elizabeth's a girl and I want to do the right thing by her. I want to make sure that I got her covered. So she takes all those conversations and now she's twisting it around and turning it into something it's not. And when she found out that she could be liable for the shit she said, now it's all of a sudden an opinion. When she was stating it as a fact when she first came out with it. Yeah, that's never gonna. Nothing. Let me tell you something. And this is the God's honest truth. Nothing anyone does or say is gonna make me forget that I love my wife. One of the females, one of the movie stars that I love the most, which is Halle Berry. Halle Berry is supposed to be my free card with Katie. You know that game you get. What's your free card? If Halle Berry came to my house, bucket ass naked, as hot as I think she is, that's not gonna make me forget how much I love my wife. Nothing will make me cheat on my wife. No one will get me to cheat on that woman. I love my wife that much. A lot of people don't know what that kind of love is like. It's more than obvious she doesn't know what that kind of love is like. She doesn't know how to give that kind of love, and she definitely has not received that kind of love. And she knows that. She knows how much I love Katie. I talk about Katie in a positive light every chance I get because that's how I feel about her. The thing that surprises me is that she loves me as much as she does because I'm not much to look at. I've got attitude. I'm short. I'm 5'5.5". I'm overweight. I just don't see what she sees in me. But she definitely sees something in me because since I've been with her, that's what made me realize what love actually was. To be completely honest, I don't think my mother loved me unconditionally as much as Katie does. And that's saying a lot. I know my ex-wife never loved me like Katie did. My ex-girlfriends never did. I truly believe Katie was my first love. And nothing's going to make me forget that. Nothing. Oh my God. She smells like manure. She looks like mildew. Her ankles are extremely thick. And she looks like. I don't know, dude. I can't say any of that shit. You guys are hurtful. I invited her over for Thanksgiving once. I really did, and my wife was like, "Thank God she canceled." You know, because I asked her, "What are you gonna make?" She said she was gonna make something. I can't remember what. I don't know, either mashed potatoes or some sort of side dish and shit. And everything she was supposed to show up, and then she called the day before. I'm not gonna be able to come over. And Katie was like, "Whew, ooh, we dodged a bullet on that one." You know, for all I know, she would have came here with mashed potatoes and fucking raisins in it. And the shit is, I would have had to sit here and eat it and pretend like it tasted good. And I tried to be a good friend to her. I really did. And I defended her way too much. Yeah, the raisins. Yeah, but you know what? I can't fuck around, Angie. I put raisins. I put when I make my chorizo. When I make my chorizo stuffing, I put raisins that were soaking in either brandy or rum for like 4 months, and I mixed that in with the bread mix that I use for my stuffing. So those raisins actually, you know, with that alcohol in it, it tastes really good in the stuffing. But yeah, nah, no raisins in the mashed potatoes. No, don't do that. Now you're just being rude, Lex. Now you're just being rude. That's just wrong, man. Take that back. Nah, you can't really go wrong with alcoholic brew. No. Come here. Give me a second. I want okay. So excuse my, this is my nephew. This is my nephew Jose. Now he was staying here before Elizabeth moved in. He was staying here, and I did the same thing for him that I did with Elizabeth. Yes or no? All right. I told him I want him to put 75% of his money into the bank account. Don't touch it. He's not allowed to touch it. If he touches it, I'm gonna be mad. This is the same way I treat. This is the same way I treat Elizabeth. I want them to be independent, but I want them to also know that they have someone that got their back. Jelly knew about him being here. How come she never said anything about him being here? But all of a sudden, Elizabeth staying here is grooming. Did you felt like I groomed you? He's 29 years old. He's my nephew, my legitimate blood nephew. This is my brother's son. And I will go out of my way for my family, and I'll go out of my way for my friends. And if I call you a friend where I call you my brother, then you are my brother. My brother Daniel. He's not my biological brother, but that's my brother. We'll take bullets for each other. No lie. She knew he was here. Didn't say nothing about that. Knew I was helping him. Knew I helped him. Never said nothing about that. All she talked about, because Elizabeth is 18, and that was because I disagreed with her. That's what she used. This is the type of person Jelly is. Angie Baby says, hi, Jose. I love you too, Lex. Thank you for stopping by. Sky's there. Let's see. Yeah. Angie said, Jose was like, excuse me? Good night. Good night, Lex. I love you. I love you. And thank you for hanging out and showing support and all that stuff. I'm going to shut it down now anyway. I've been on for an hour, 28 minutes. And yeah, I said everything I had to say. I really didn't want to make this a fucking a jelly show and shit. But I think there's some legitimate questions. She knew about Jose being here. She knew Daniel lives on my property. She knew that I helped these people out. And then she's going to make a big issue about Elizabeth being here and I'm grooming her with all these people on this property. Are you fucking stupid? Well, yeah, that's a dumb question. Yeah, you are that stupid. Yo, what's up, Jed? Outlaw Boxing in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm about to shut it down, Outlaw. Sorry that you came at the end. This one was mostly drama based. You know, I was just, that's it. But okay, this is for Chad. Chad, I'm not going to talk about you. Stop talking about me. If you keep on, I'm going to keep on. I'm tired of taking the high road, and your bitch ass keep taking the road most traveled. I'll stop first, but if you keep going, I'm going to keep going. And trust me when I tell you, I'm smarter than you are by a fucking long shot. And I don't have to sit here and try to prove it. All we got to do is talk. And you'll know which one of us is actually smarter. And you ain't it, buddy. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Much love. Peace out. I'm sorry that I made this about drama. I wanted to talk about random shit, but it is what it is. But have a good one, guys. Let me close it out with, which song do I want to do? I did talk about boxing, so we'll do this one. Wait, is that the one? This one.
Shout out to Electro Jet. Shout out Puerto Rico. You would think that boy Camacho. All I really do is rap. I don't sing no high notes. Every Sunday, gotta check the aftermath. Make sure you hit the like button with a jab. You would think it's Cotto versus Paulie Brody whipped his ass. Little bro punching shit like it's ever last. Taking L's to the chin, your shit made of glass. Shade Stadium Jet seen an Ollie Norton fight. He witnessed Ollie take a loss. He seen Loma versus Haney. Devin shoulda lost too. Man, it is what it is, it ain't nothing we can do. They can copy shit, no, this ain't no 3D printer. Once I'm done with this track, I'll probably eat some dinner. Electro been on YouTube since the beginning. On the YTBC, man, this shit never ended. Bitch, my bars hot like this shit Albuquerque. Bitch say so fly as hell, but no, I ain't no birdie. Electro from NYC, don't know no about New Jersey. Shout out to the tavern, bitch, we on it bright and early. Shout out to this white cake, once again, Lomachenko beat the fuck out of Devin Haney. They probably want a part 2 shit, I'm like maybe. Back to this rat shit, I've been chillin' lately. Brody whip his ass, call him Felix Trinidad. Yeah, you hear this track. track, bitch, I'm really in my bag. Nah, Brody whip his ass like he Carlos Ortiz. Cooking up this intro, man, I'm doing it with ease. Unsubscribe to the channel, Jed, almost at 1,000. KO the sub button like